Hey guys, what's going on? Sunny here with Online Sales Funnel Academy, coming to you from a overcast and dreary Friday night near Seattle, Washington, and I just wanted to come live and give you guys some internet marketing love, as it were, and just check in and see if we can do a Q&A and talk about marketing strategies. So forgive me, I've got technology everywhere here, so I'm just going to make sure everybody can hear me. So I've got my computer over here, I got my cell phone down here, and this actually took us about 3 hours to coordinate the technology because we're not used to doing it, but we did upgrade the video quality here on the channel, so hopefully that is noticeable, and hopefully you guys enjoy that more. I just wanted to kind of go live and talk about some stuff that's been going on in the background with some of my clients and some interesting social media things I've been working on. So as an experiment, I created an account for my cats on TikTok and created an Instagram account for them, and I've just been getting some followers and posting the funny cat videos over on TikTok, and so that was been kind of interesting to see. And we also started a YouTube channel for the cats, so they've got their own brand. They are Furlandia, Furlandia. So this week I was working on a couple different cool things, different projects I'm working on. So I have a client who is selling soap, and I'm working with her. She's got a Shopify store, and we're connecting a bunch of things for her. We created a brand new Facebook page. We created a brand new Instagram page. We created we hooked up her email autoresponder through Aweber, and we were able to email her list from people inside of Shopify. I was working on a brand for, you guys might have seen him already, my friend Keith Cerone. He's a master glass blower he was featured in December on my channel for glass pumpkins. We're working with him to, he's running Facebook ads over on Facebook, inside of Facebook, growing his fan page, and we are shooting traffic down to his Etsy store where he's getting more sales than he would have if he would not be running the Facebook ad. So we're growing his brand, and I have so many projects. I have another client I'm working with who is got a lot of followers on Facebook and Instagram, and we're helping him hook up his Shopify store to his email autoresponder because he hasn't done it yet, and it's way past due. And I can't wait to start sending his customers emails. And that just really brings me to today's topic. I really want to just re-emphasize this, and I told you guys I'm going to be writing a book here soon. It's called The Email Address Economy. So it really talks about the importance of collecting email addresses as a business owner. Okay, or as a business. Not even just a small business, the large businesses do it as well. But it's really looking at why is it so important to have an email address? Well, it's not. It's the demographics and the email address all tied together, right? You know, when you go to a hospital or you go somewhere like that, they're constantly asking you your demographics. Oh, what's your name, date of birth, this, that, the other, you know. They've got all that information on the back end. The government has that information. Facebook, Amazon, everybody has that information on you, whether we like to admit it or not. But the way you're able to tap into it as a marketer is really, really amazing. So I want you to imagine if you've never run Facebook ads before, and we'll talk about Facebook first and then I'll talk about YouTube because they're the two big kahunas in the space for, there's other platforms that you can run ads on. There's Twitter, there's Bing, there's Yahoo, things like that. But for today, I just want to talk about Facebook and YouTube. And I want you to think about it's I'll say rumored, but it's fact. I'd have to pull up the actual fact, but in our industry, we say that, Facebook is collecting over 400,000 data points on every person, on every user, okay? And so, our human brain can only remember 5 or 6 items that just came into it, if you meet someone at a party, you can remember 6 names. So I feel like our brains have a really hard time understanding that concept. Like, we hear it, but we're not really like getting it. Like, what are, and then you might say to yourself, well, I'm boring. What kind of data points would they like on me? I don't have, okay. So I think what the majority of the data points are your web behavior, after your demographics. And, let's just say there's 100 points of demographics about you, who you are, where you live, your age, your gender, whatever, all those basics. Let's just say at most there's 100. Well, that leaves 399,909, whatever, 900. So I would think that those are probably data points on you, on your web behavior, right? Because one of the terms of service of Facebook is when you get a free account with them, if you go read the very fine print, and same with Amazon, let's just not make this an anti-Facebook. Same with Google and YouTube and everybody. If you go read the fine print, they say, well, we get to collect all the data on you when you use our platform. Okay? So what they do is they've got rules where they can't just hand that out to everybody. They can't just turn around and per se and hand that information out to other people. But what they do is they keep it internal, and they say, hey, small business owner trying to sell on Etsy, if you want to run an ad on our platform, we will give you people in 3 categories, likes or interests, demographics, and behaviors. And then they give you the categories of the data, but they don't actually give you the actual person's name of who likes what. They keep that internal, and then they let you select your little database and then run your ad to those people. So you never see who they are, and they'll tell you like, oh, there's an audience of 1 million people who like Bed Bath & Beyond or something, or but you don't ever, unless you worked at Facebook and you were high up, that would be the only way in my mind that you would actually see the data points that they're looking at, okay, of your browsing. That's highly sensitive information. But as an advertiser, if you understand, like, I feel like a lot of small business owners just feel like when they're running an ad, they're just throwing it out into the universe and it's just coming down, and like they're not getting anything in return. And that's actually not true. Like, what you're paying for is for the platform, whether it's Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, or Instagram's owned by Facebook, or even YouTube. What you're paying for is you're telling them where you want your ad to be shown and in front of what kinds of people, and then they're going to go show it in front of them. Now, that doesn't mean they're going to click, doesn't mean they're going to like or heart, and it doesn't mean they're going to buy. But you at least have the opportunity to put it in front of people. So as a business owner, when you have the ability to, now let's think about why this is so amazing. Let's just take a step back and pretend, let's try and get rid of what we think we know and what we already know, and get rid of everything. Let's just flush everything we think we know, okay? So if you go, we all watch TV, right? If you don't actively watch TV, you've watched TV before. Don't act like you haven't. So when you have a television set and those advertisers are running ads, for whatever, or whatever it is, they're just running an ad. They literally have no idea who's going to see that ad. They have no control over it. They're spending millions and millions and millions of dollars taking that ad and just saying, run it. They might have the ability to say, well, we know there's more. Let's just say it's a senior product. They might be able to say, well, let's run more ad spend in Florida because we know there's more seniors. But honestly, they don't have any more control over than that. And here are you, like the small business owner, you have the ability to actually, or large, don't even large owner, you have the ability to come in and literally say, I would like, females who like cats, who also drink coffee, who live in Montana between the ages of, 35 and 40. It's crazy. and like they'll go scrape together an audience for you, and you can start showing your ad to, like, literally, it's nuts. Like, okay, guys, I hope that's making sense. I'm gonna wrap this up. I don't know if anybody has any questions or if anybody's on, but I just wanted to come live and just give you guys a little update about my week and see if anybody had any questions. So it doesn't look like we've got too many people on. So I'm going to go ahead and end the broadcast, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and click the bell for more notifications when I go live next. All right. Take care, you guys. Have a good night.